Now, let me say that there were false cults in John's day, and there are false cults in our day. Amen? And one thing that is common with almost every false cult is that they are wrong primarily about Jesus Christ. Did you know that? You can check them about Jesus. Folks, if they're wrong about Jesus, it doesn't matter what they're right about. Amen? Amen. Maybe you've ever had some young men come to your house and they want to talk to you about Mormonism, and they want to talk about Joseph Smith and how he was some great prophet. And you should say, if you even open the door, you should say, boys, before we talk about Mormonism and old Joe, let's talk about Jesus. Because now listen to me, folks, if you're wrong about Jesus, it doesn't matter what you think about old Joe Smith, the false prophet. Isn't that right? I mean, as you see, Mormons, they do not believe that Jesus is God in human flesh. That they do not believe that Jesus is co-equal, that he's co-eternal, that he's part of the Trinity with God the Father and God the Spirit. Every false cult is off on the person of Jesus. Almost every false cult anyways. But here, John is dealing with a false cult. And listen to what the Apostle John says in 2 John chapter 1, verse 10. If there come any unto you, and bring not this doctrine, receive him not into your house, neither bid him Godspeed. And let me give you another verse. The verse right before that in verse 9 says, whosoever transgresseth and abideth not in the doctrine of Christ hath not God. He that abideth in the doctrine of Christ, he hath both the Father and the Son. Like Dad always says, doctrine matters. Now, it's just as plain as it can be. If a person is wrong about Jesus, he does not know God. Amen? He is not saved. I don't care what you say, because Jesus said in John 14:6, Jesus says to him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.